Okay, so we got the Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. fight that happened on Saturday night, going into Sunday, early Sunday morning. The fight ended in a draw. It was an 8 round fight. Each round lasted 2 minutes. Mario, that was you and me watched that fight together. That's a fight of a lifetime. You know, it's something not a lot of people could say they've actually seen in their life.
Right. The fight ended in a draw for both men. This is Mike Tyson said this was a charity standpoint event, so no money was going to him. I'm not sure what Roy Jones is going to do with his part with his money, but honestly, I thought it was a successful event. You know, you had Mike Tyson coming back, which a lot of people were looking forward to. You had Roy Jones coming back, which a lot of boxing fans were looking forward to. The performances from all the artists, a lot of hip hop culture fans love that. Then you got YouTube fans who are a fan of YouTube watching Jake Paul, NBA fans who are watching Nate Robinson. Honestly, I think it hit all the phases to be a good event. I honestly got to give Mike Tyson a lot of credit for setting up that event. I think both fighters showed flashes of greatness. I think it obviously looks like they're past their prime, but credit to them for stepping back into the ring at age 54 and 51.
Yeah, man. I mean, credit to them. They don't look like they're in shape, but they knocked both of us out. And I mean, again, like you said, credit to them. I really thought Mike Tyson was going to knock Roy Jones Jr. out, but that didn't happen. And you thought Roy Jones would knock Mike Tyson out, and that didn't happen. And in a draw, I mean, although both of us aren't necessarily happy with the result, we're just thankful to say that we actually got to see something like that happen. And obviously, what overshadowed that fight was the Jake Paul and Nate Robinson fight. Nate Robinson getting clean knockout. I'm not really impressed by the knockout, but it was a pretty clean hit. So give him credit for that. But yeah,
Did,
I mean,
did
what
they
like you said, it was
You mean Nate Robinson clean knockout or Jake Paul clean knockout? Because
Jake Paul cleanly knocked out
that's better.
Nate Robinson. That's what I said.
Okay, Nate.
Okay, whatever. But anyway, yeah, it was that. Yeah, but there was that. There was a couple other fight. It was a really good event. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed seeing Mike Tyson back in the ring for the first time in 15 years, seeing Roy Jones back in it for the first time in three. I think it was a really good event. It was a great setup by Mike Tyson, like you said. I really enjoyed myself.
Yeah, I mean, Roy Jones is my favorite fighter of all time. I mean, a lot of people who don't know who Roy Jones is, again, would have thought he just came in here and got knocked out. And a lot of people are going to talk about him hugging and everything. But if you look at outside of all the hugging and everything like that, Roy Jones landed a lot of clean jabs on Mike Tyson. He got a lot of, and his defense dodging Mike Tyson's hooks was pretty good too. And Mike Tyson had a lot of good power hits on him too. But honestly, both of them, I think, for 54 or 51, they both were in good shape for that age. And I mean, even though it looks like, they probably could have made an actual return to boxing right now, they put on a good show, I think, for the fans. A lot of fans might be upset that it was a draw, or upset that Roy held, or upset about whatever. But in the reality of it, it was a charity event. They really didn't have a lot of room to really do anything. It looked like they were still trying their best, and it looked like what we got, two men were going to be the best that they could possibly do right now. So I mean, I got to give credit to Mike Tyson and Roy. Two legends going back into the ring, risking their health for our entertainment, and doing it also on a charity perspective too, to raise money for charity. So honestly, I think that's a great thing to do. And I'm liking this thing that Mike Tyson's doing. Hopefully he can continue it.
Yeah, man. I mean, he was saying that he did want to continue it. They did ask if he wanted to fight Roy Jones again. He said yeah, he would love to do it again. Roy Jones was like, um, Roy Jones was like he took the hard hits that he took. He doesn't know if he wants to do it again. I would love to see it again, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. But like you said, it was a great event. I wish something. I hope something like this happens again.
Well, I'll say this. He said that he's going to talk to his family and see what they think about it. He'll make a decision based off of that. He didn't say he doesn't want to do it again.
Yeah.
He said that Mike Tyson's body hits take a toll, which they probably do. But he said if his family is okay with him doing it again, he'll have no problem doing it again. See, that's why I respect both of them. Both of them making a step down. Both of them inside are great fighters. Both of them inside, um, they just have the heart to continue doing this. And I mean, And I mean, you can't ask for much more. But I mean, honestly, I think this should stay at a one-time thing. I don't think there should be a rematch. And the reason why I say that is because honestly, the amount of rematches that you could have is just going to devalue how important this was, especially in
Yeah,
boxing.
right.
Something you've never seen before. This is like you know what I'm saying. If you had a chance to say that I got to see Brett Favre and Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah,
Or
right.
something historic like that, or like the Mannings in the Super Bowl, whatever you want to choose your dream match is in the Super Bowl. Okay, if it happens once, that's really good. But if it happens more than once, it starts to devalue how as it goes on more and more times. So that's why I think it should be right here. Leave it as a draw. It doesn't affect anyone's legacy. No one gets into more serious health. Now, if Roy Jones wants to and Mike Tyson want to pursue fighting other people, I'm completely cool with that. But
Right.
as for Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones, the reason why I don't think there should be a number two because it
Just
just
keep it the just keep it the way it is.
values the fights as they move forward.
Just keep it the way it is. Yeah, I can understand that. But
And
nonetheless, yeah, I mean, it was a great event. Great, all the fights were really good, very entertaining, and great event overall by Mike Tyson. I hope this event happens again in the near future.
absolutely.